What's up, this is GM, and before I start, I want to tell you about TubeBuddy. In case you don't know, TubeBuddy is a free website that will help you manage and grow your YouTube channel. Thanks to them, some of my videos even show up as top results. Want to give them a try? Check the description below for the link. Today's product is XMCOSY Plus's outdoor string lights. As you can see, I already have the string lights out. It looks like a mess, but bear with me. So anyways, in the box we have XMCOSY Plus's outdoor string lights, which has 24 shatterproof acrylic bulbs. It has 24 RGB LED bulb sockets, smart controller, 64-foot steel guided wire. I'm going to show you what that looks like real quick. It is a very strong wire as well, and a user manual that we have right here. So, I know, like I said, this looks kind of like a mess. Unfortunately, it's not really easy to show 64 feet of bulbs and wire in one shot, so this was the best I could kind of do to show it all in one sitting. But yeah, let's go over some general info. Keep in mind the link to this product is in the description below, so if you want to follow along and kind of make sure that you're getting more info, I suggest checking that out, because I'm only going to hit the highlights for this product. And you might want to read some reviews as well as I'm going through this. But yeah, so XMCOSY Plus's outdoor string light has diamond-like bulbs. It has an IP65 waterproof and shatterproof rating. It's controlled via an app or your smart home. And I think, if I remember correctly, before I got this, the Amazon page said it was only compatible with like Amazon Alexa. But from what I can tell, it does work on Google Homes as well, because I have a Google Home and I wanted to work with that, and it works with it no problem. And it is, of course, RGB lighting. So let's take a look at what I've got here. So we're gonna just take a quick look at one of these bulbs. As you can see, it is a very nice acrylic bulb. You can probably maybe kind of tell that inside there's another like smaller bulb, which is, I guess, the actual glass part. This part is, I don't know, acrylic, so it won't shatter easily. We have it kind of sticking out on this, and then we have a little hole for you to guide the wire into if you need to. And then this is a very heavy overall setup. So I wouldn't say like you could use it indoors, but I probably wouldn't recommend using it indoors just because it is so heavy, unless you put in some very strong hooks. Because originally I was thinking maybe I'll use this indoors because I like to decorate the inside of my room with a lot of lighting. But again, this is pretty heavy, and I don't think I would want to put like big hooks on my wall for it. However, for outdoor purposes, this is perfect. It's so sturdy and so strong that you could wrap it around tree branches and like around posts, and you wouldn't have any issues with it at all as far as breaking. Over here we have the control box. This power button is actually more so to like change the lighting effects if you don't want to use the app. And then it is a 2-prong, not a 3-prong, so keep that in mind as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and plug this in real quick, and I'm gonna turn off my overhead light. Keep in mind that the lighting in my room, just overall the light that's coming in my room, is still pretty bright. So it might not be looking as bright as it really is, but these bulbs are decently bright. I'm not gonna say that they're some kind of massive amount of light coming off of each bulb. It's more of like an ambient kind of lighting. It's nothing to like, light up an entire room with. That's just my take on it. However, if you set up all of this, it might be enough depending on how big your room is. But honestly, I consider it to be more of like an ambient light, especially if you're using the colors. So let me go and show you the app. Hopefully you can see that okay. I'll put it more to the side right here. You can power it on and off with the app. You can change it to white, which actually when it is white, it is quite bright. If you were to use that white, it might be enough to somewhat brighten up a room. Just, it wouldn't be your main light source, but it'd be a good little, again, background light. You can change how warm or cool the light is, as you can see right there. You can change the brightness. And as you can probably tell, there is a bit of a delay between when I do it on the app and when it happens in person. Personally, that doesn't really bother me, but for some people that might be an issue, so keep that in mind. Of course, we can switch it to color. We can lower the brightness, so here we have it at 1%, and then let me go and max it out. having a little trouble doing it. There we go. At 100%, you can change the saturation, you know, make it all the way down towards like a cool white, and then again, max it out. You can choose specific colors on the wheel. Again, there is quite a bit of delay for some of these actions that I'm doing. As you can see, now it's starting to change a bit. We got the green, we got the yellow, and even honestly, like some of these don't really match up as they should. Sometimes you kind of have to mess with it more so here. And then, there we go. And then max out the saturation. Of course, you can add your own colors from the wheel. And as you can see, that's a little bit more reactive. It's a little quicker. And here we go. You can see all these colors. You can choose how much of a saturation you want to save it as. Let me go and max it out. And of course, the center wheel right there, or the center bulb, is showing you what the actual color would look like, versus the outside one is just more so the generic color. The center one will show you based on the saturation as well. So let me go ahead and cancel out of this. And then of course we do have our scenes. So you can choose specific scenes, which it will mimic. So as you can see, we got the strobe, we have the fade, we have the pulse, we have blink, we have chase, and it's a little harder to tell the chase, but pretty much it'll go down the line. We have Christmas, which has just passed, but still good to have this as a backup lighting source. We've got America, perfect for 4th of July. It actually looks really well, like really well lit when it's set up for 4th of July. Pick 2 and multi. I personally like the multi and the fade. Those are usually my go-to whenever I'm setting this up. And of course you can schedule as well. I don't have it scheduled, but you can schedule it to turn on and off. So if you were to do it as like an outdoor display, that might be something that you would want to do. So that way it automatically turns on and off every day and night. So overall, the light itself, I consider to be very well made and, you know, very sturdy. I love the light. The app is, it's kind of hit or miss in my opinion. Personally, I wouldn't say that I would decide whether or not to buy this based on the app though. I probably would choose to buy this specifically because I love the bulbs and the wiring. The whole setup I think is really nice. The length of the wire is really well made. And then of course we also have the steel wires, which I've never gotten one with steel wires before, so it's kind of nice that it just came with it, just to make it a little easier to set up. That's what I would base it off of. Now, if you're someone who really cares about the app a lot, then you may not be too happy with the app. If you can get over the fact that it has some delays and some issues here or there, then I think this might be what you need. All right, that's it for this video. Link to this product is in the description below. If you found the video helpful, I'd love it if you could leave a like and subscribe. If you have any questions, leave a comment below as well. Thank you for watching.